First at 4, a Laclede County man says he is guilty of sex crimes against children and now will spend the next 28 years in prison. Marcus Hill, a former car dealership owner, faced a judge today not only for the sex crimes but also for stealing and deceptive business practices. Marina Silva has been following the case and was in the courtroom as the judge made his decision.
It certainly is one of the more horrific ones, and the number of victims that we had. Every sexual abuse of a child is horrific, but the fact that we know that there are other victims out there and that we've had contact with other victims makes this case a real tragedy.
Multiple victims spanning decades. Today, Hill pled guilty to child sex crimes, stealing, and deceptive business practices. Detectives with Laclede County started their investigation in 2019. They got a report from a woman who said when she was 14 years old, Hill raped her. As they continued to investigate the 10-time convicted felon, detectives say more victims came forward.
The end of a long investigation and court proceedings for us, we believe that there may be as many as 20-plus victims that have been subject to his torture and molestation of children over the last 20 years.
His attorney says Hill decided to plead guilty after seeing how much jail time he would face if a jury convicted him.
He'll do substantially less amount of time than he would have if he'd been convicted by a jury. Very, very simple choice. So we worked out an agreement with the state, something that Mr. Hill could live with, something that would give him a parolable offense, and he took that opportunity and accepted responsibility and moved on.
We're glad that he's going to spend a considerable amount of time in prison.
Hill isn't the only one in his family charged because of this case. His mother, Lona Williams, was charged with tampering with a witness. Her trial is set to start January of 2024. His half-brother, Cody Staggs, is also in the Camden County Jail. He's charged with raping a 10-year-old. He's set to stand trial this December.